first stop on our Salem tour is going to be the home of Max Dennison, which is right behind us. I don't know if you can see, but he has the cool little room up on the top that I've always wanted to have. The lady that owns the house, which is actually built in the 1800s, late 1800s, has asked visitors in Salem to stand across the street when they film, just for privacy reasons. So that's what we're doing. But it's been owned by the same lady apparently since the movie came out. So she let the house out to Disney to do the filming, and then she, went back on her merry little way, and she's lived there ever since. So really, really cool, and we are so excited to see it. All right, show everyone the outfit. Hocus Pocus. All right, so we just got to the downtown area. This is kind of where everything is. Stop number 2 on our list today is the Witch House. So we're walking there right now. All right, so we're at the Witch House.
I just farted and it smells real bad.
That's disgusting. But behind me is the only house in Salem with direct ties to the Salem Witch Trials. It was actually owned by one of the judges of the Salem Witch Trials. So they kind of recreated on the inside, put some exhibits up. So we're gonna go inside and check it out.
What?
Electrometer?
EMF meter, yeah.
Dang.
So,
Can I go off on that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The table in the back.
That 4 feet on the wall and that whole table right there, where the bones are to the right.
But still,
So that's creepy. EMF meter thing just went off. I had to get out of there. This was creepy. Started getting like hot and sweaty in there. Harper kept saying she wanted to go. That was a creepy house. I don't know what the deal is, but it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Need to go to church or something now. So we'll wait for Casey outside.
So this is third stop on the trip. This is the Ropes Mansion. If it looks familiar, this is where Allison from Hocus Pocus lived with her family. It's not a private residence. It's actually, well, it's a mansion. So you can't go inside, but you can go behind and kind of tour the garden area. So that's what we're gonna do. So scary.
Nice yabos. What's a yabo?
I like yabos.
I like a yabos.
Max likes your yabos. In fact, he loves them.
The First Church of Salem, founded in 28? 28. Good year.
Except if you're a woman.
Yeah, except if you're a woman, then you're kind of fucked. What the hell is the Witch Dungeon Museum?
Now we're about to find out.
They had a dungeon full of witches? I got a dungeon full of witches. They all got big yabos. And this right here is the house of Judge Earl Palmiral, I think that's how you say his name, the third. He was the fourth judge to sentence the witches, the only gay one out of the bunch. So he thought that the witches made him gay, and so he hung them. And this house right here was where his boyfriend at the time was living. So yeah, I just made all that shit up. Woo, truck. Yeah, that was a crock of shit.
Welcome to the Witch Trials Museum. My name is Sarah. Good, excellent. So before we start, I always ask everyone to double check and take flash photos. Welcome to our dungeon. It's not the real dungeon. As I mentioned before, it was a block away. Today it's 10th Witch Street, which is an office building. But this was a church built in 1897, and this used to be a dining hall down here. Do you like it now? You know, like this conservation. All right, like this way. We will escape to Salem Village. Just passing some cells. No one will jump out.
It is noon. Could find a brewery. Would hate to get a beer.
Would hate if we stopped to get a beer.
Oh yeah, we definitely shouldn't get a beer.
Oh my god. I mean, if we got just a little tipsy, I would totally not like that.
Could you imagine drinking a fresh, cold, ice crisp beer in Salem on this beautiful day?
God, I couldn't imagine.
Let's not do that. I smell a child. Another one. Dude, Salem is vibes. Vibey. Whoa. Ew. Kiss it. Gross. Vibes.
Frickin' bats. It's frickin' bats.
Welcome to my home. Harper ordered herself a drink.
You ordered a drink from the bar?
Yeah.
What'd you get? A beer?
No
You
water.
got a water?
Yeah.
I think she said vodka.
You got two of vodka?
Yeah, a water.
Hello.
Look around the room, you might see some things from his collection that jump out at you, and I do mean that figuratively and literally. After that, you'll descend down into the realms, and it becomes a completely self-guided tour. That means you can go whatever direction you want, you can explore what areas you want. If you don't like an area, you can skip it. If you like an area a lot, you can go back to it. Focus right here on the lock.
We go
Nice
say
mix.
open.
Excellent.
I summon you all here because I have decided to invite you to explore the hidden realms of the world of wizardry. Up until now, only wizards, witches, and magical creatures have been allowed to enter, but now you humans and the like will be invited to explore and experience the wonder of the magical realms.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
Wonderful. Just through there, your journey begins. Enjoy the magical
It's
realms
okay.
and be respectful.
Wow, rainbows.
We are good there.
Go in there. Say hi. Go in there. You can go. Is it cool?
Wow.
Look. Oh my goodness.
A fire.
Wow. Is that awesome?
Yeah. Party.
Whoa, look. A shitter. Whoa, look. It's a magical throne. That was a lot cooler than I thought. That was like sick. It was like I was in Pata or like Lord of the Rings. What'd you think?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Whoa. Back on the streets, scallywags. We just parked. We were gonna go to the Maritime Museum, but we're going to this tap room here because we just saw it and it looks cool. But I find it funny and ironic. So they hung all these witches for being, you know, satanic and whatever. But now the whole economy of this place is based around witches and witchcraft. They gotta be feeling like fucking morons right now. Kind of poor. Oh, I can't walk there? So we just got asked to leave that brewery. So I told Harper to feed the fish an apple. And I stepped outside the rope with a beer. And apparently they're not very lenient here. But you know, 300 and something years ago, they were doing spells and hanging innocent people. How times have changed, you know? I'm the criminal now. Harper, we're criminals. We threw an apple into the water. Oh. Yeah, but then they literally have a homeless encampment right there. And I'm sure they're throwing more than apples in that water. You catch my drift. Brown apples. Thick, stinky brown apples. But it is what it is. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I almost lost the treasure map.
And experience the story of real life.
Is it water?
Yeah.
So that was the Salem Witch Memorial, which commemorates, well, it doesn't commemorate, it memorializes all the people who died during the Salem Witch Trials. And it's kind of surprising that there was a lot of men who were hung. One guy was actually pressed to death with stones, but yeah, there was definitely men who died during the Salem Witch Trials as well, which is interesting to know. And people had scattered like little shells or seashells on the little memorial sites. There was flowers, there was a bunch of like little tokens and stuff. So it was a pretty little site. It was definitely, the tone there was very solemn. Unlike the rest of the city, which everyone's kind of happy-go-lucky. Everyone in there is kind of paying their respects. So kind of cool to see.
Excited?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Cheesy.
Have a great rest of your night. Thank you. Don't snort horseradish. We just ate at that restaurant right there. It's called Sea Level Oyster Bar. It was so good. I'm not a big soup person. I think soup is not like a real food. But I got soup because it said pumpkin, and it was like a pumpkin, sweet potato, bacon soup. Oh my God, it was so good. So good. So highly recommend that place. Now we're just kind of walking around. Saw this big ship in this little marina area, so we're just kind of taking a leisurely stroll before we head back to the RV. Harper, did you like Salem?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your favorite part?
Prawn.
Food?
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
You like you finding your new friend, Mermaid?
Yeah.
She a pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show mommy.
Look.
Oh my goodness, so cool.
Wowzers.
They have mom and chair.
Was Salem spooky?
No.
No.
It's mermaid.
Oh, okay.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, watch where you're driving. I'm fighting here. What's up, guys? We're in Boston. We're going to the aquarium, being picked up by a duck boat, which is a World War II vehicle that goes on the land and in the sea. And we're gonna get a tour of Great Boston as we enter it through its nether regions. We're in its intestinal tract right now, but we'll be there shortly. And these guys don't know how to drive around here. Hey, I'm driving here, get out of the road!
What is that?
Rainbow.
Rainbow duck boat?
Yeah. Rainbow duck boat.
All right, so you guys ready to go out and see Boston? I'm gonna show you guys. Don't sound like so. I will match that little enthusiasm if you want me to. All right, show us up. Let's get going here. Ground of the United States. 3 signers of the Declaration of Independence buried out here. There is Samuel Adams right up here in the front. Back there where those people are, Robert Treat Payne. And in the back corner is John Hancock. All 3 of those guys signed the Declaration of Independence, all buried out here. One. Get it now, get it now, get it now, get it now, get it now. All right, wait. Get it now, get it now, get it now. We're going to go by a couple of neighborhoods that they actually tore down and rebuilt. And that's pretty much when we learned the lesson about don't tear down the history anymore. Keep what you have. Listen, let me explain something to you too. We're coming up to the water line of Boston here, okay? So we were just on this road, Charles Street. And we're under attack. Fire back! Fire back! That's it. And just like that, we are an official seafaring vessel. Ramp, it starts to pull us off. You guys are still floating right now. Watch this. Second axle gonna hit. Get a nice grip. Put the radio out. Target shut off. Nav lights are off. Headlights are on. Back in a regular drive. And then just like that, we're going to put the vehicle again. CPR certified. There's something that's weird like this called traction. Yeah, because Boston or Cuban. They think that thing's bleeding out in the winter time. The pipes come out, all of it. They don't want the pipes ever freeze or anything like that, so.
Robot. Sam Adams, Bill, robot. That's some good eating right there. We've ate lobster every single day.
So after eating the biggest lobster roll of my life, we are at the Museum of Science to escape some of the rain. I heard it's pretty cool in here, and they have live animals and a bunch of exhibits, so we're gonna go explore a little bit.
Boobies. Oh, is he gonna jump? With eyes. Buddy ain't looking too well.
Had to stop for a little iced coffee. We're about to go into the theater area to watch, it's called Octonauts. So Harper's very excited about that. It's like this animated thing. We just did basically the entire museum before this. It was really cool. Lots of hands-on activities, stuff like that. There's like an indoor playground type deal where the kids can just go wild. So yeah, it was really fun, really cool.
All right, we just left the Boston Museum of Science, and now we are just aimlessly walking around Boston trying to find something cool to do. We want to go see what's his name, Sam Adams' grave, but the graveyard closes at 4 and it is 4, so we're just going to rock in that direction and hope we stumble on something fun.
So our duck tour guide was telling us that they used to have these row houses in Boston, basically for working class families that you know, didn't make a lot of money. That's one of them. And each floor was its own apartment. So a whole family living in one floor of that would be really hard. This is the garden. It's where all the big bands play when they come into town. So we are walking around the north end right now. It's also known as Little Italy. A lot of the buildings here have been around since the 1800s. Our duck tour guide actually told us that most of these buildings, you know, withstood fires, they withstood hurricanes, storms, wars, which is pretty cool. So we're wandering into the heart of Little Italy now. We're going to the Old North Church, which I don't know if you guys are familiar, but it's where Paul Revere ended his midnight ride. 1th by land, 2th by sea. That is where the lantern was hung. If you've ever seen National Treasure, you would know. So we're gonna go check that out. So this is the Boston Harbor. A little cloudy out, but it's still really pretty.
Hey, I'm looking here. Can't you see I'm looking here?
Hey, fuck off, forget about it.
I'm looking.